I'm here at Karaka in New Zealand. We're at the yearling sales and wanted to introduce our Bloodstock agent who's been doing a lot of work with me this week and sourcing some future champions. I'm here with Stuart Bowman, all the way over from the UK, and it'd be great to get some of your insight in choosing what we think will be a future superstar.
Sure, Charlotte. You know, it's exciting to be here. It's been great to work together again.
Excellent. Well, let's go over to Lennox Lodge and have a look at a filly you picked out for me.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we're on lot 542 here. She is a filly by Satono Aladdin. I'm just going to bring her pedigree up here on the iPad.
She's having a Riley mare who was unraced. Look, this is a lovely filly.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to fault her physically. But I suppose the biggest issue I feel with this is about pedigree. You know, and that's what we were just discussing, I suppose. It's probably
a little bit light on.
Yeah, look, the mare was unraced herself. She's had 2 foals already. One's unplaced, the other one was trialled. They haven't really shown much. It's a bit of a risk. But the filly herself physically is hard to fault, you know, and her attitude is great. This is probably the second, third time I've seen this filly.
So as a general rule, how many times would you view a horse before going through the sales ring?
Twice, to answer your question directly. I find you can look at them too many times. You can talk yourself out of a good horse, which I've done in the past. But she's a good walking filly, very laid back. She's a November foal. She's got open knees. She's fairly correct through those knees. And I just love her scope and her balance. The movement is very fluid, very, you know, she's athletic. She's the sort of filly that may take a little bit of time.
That just hopefully makes them more affordable for me, though. So I'm obviously not at that higher end of purchasing still yet in my career. Another thing I love in fillies is big ears, big nostrils, quality head, and I think she displays all of that.
Yeah, big ears, big heart.
Yeah. Ah, there you go.
There was a study done that they found a correlation with fillies with big ears that had big hearts.
Why are you going to tell everyone your secrets?
That's okay. We've got plenty of those. Look, physically she's worth 250, 300.
Yeah.
On pedigree, she's worth 120, 180.
Yeah.
You know, 120, 160. You might go a little more because we love her.
Yep. Okay. So that's the plan now. So we'll follow her through. She goes through in about half an hour. Follow her up to the ring. Get some nice footage of her in the pre-parade and just see how she adapts to that sort of pressure up there. I think it's a really good way to view a horse before buying it. Some of them can be quite naughty, and you've got to buy horses on, especially fillies, on attitude, I think.
100%. That's the last test. That's the final test.
And then hopefully we'll be putting our hand up and I can actually get a bid in on this one.
Hopefully.
I think we've just got to be realistic on our expectations here. I think 180.
I think so, yeah. I think so.
Could be a chance at 2. At 180. I thought you said I was going to have to go to 2 then. The Prophet's thumb, which is that little indentation on her shoulder. She's been touched by Prophet. She's going to be good.
Yeah, I believe in that.
We can talk ourselves into it.
You have to believe, though.
Yeah.
You have to love him.
That's the thing. You have to love the horse you buy. You can't just buy it because of a pedigree, or you've got to love it physically.
All right, well, here we go.
Yeah.
So you want me to do the bidding?
Yeah. I think you've got a better nerve than me when it comes to the bidding. Yeah.
All right. We'll see how we go.
Terry Henderson reckons we might have a chance at 180.
Fingers crossed.
So we're not on the market yet?
I don't think we're on the market yet. We'll wait a bit longer.
He'll say when it's live.
I think it's away. I think it's away now, but we'll still take our time.
Okay, so
it seems live now. A bit of action now. So we may as well get in the race here, I'd say, at this stage. So this guy's not even watching. You're on at 140? 180.
Okay, I think we leave it. 180 was ours. Do you want to go?
62. It's entirely up to you.
I think we leave it. We said 180.
Wait, we've got a few more.
Yeah, all right.
Let it go.
Do we go 190? No, 185.
No, we'll leave it.
Okay. All right, so a little bit disappointed we didn't get her, but it was just a bit messy in there, wasn't it, with the bidding?
It was. Look, we tried to get in at sort of 120. We got a bid in at 140, slightly on the wrong leg, which can happen.
Yeah.
So often, you know, it's easier when you're stood next to your client. You can have those conversations. What do you want to do? It was tempting to go 5 or 10 more, but it was over the budget. And look, I'd say they had more, I'd say.
The vendor did mention that potentially 250 to 300, which did scare a few people off, including nearly me, but so they got good value at 180.
I think so, yeah. Look, she's a lovely filly, but you got to set your price, you got to stick to that. And there's other horses, they haven't stopped making them, so.
Exactly. On to the next one.
Yeah, on to this.